Guys, that is the Arc de Triomphe behind me. Why? Because I'm in Paris. Number 5. Black people's hair is not on point out here. And I realize that my own fade is it's getting a little long for comfort here. And I kept thinking that I would run into someone, that I would see someone with a really nice haircut and I'd find out where their barber was and I'd come back with a Parisian haircut, but no. All of the black people I've seen on here have the most basic haircuts. And that is surprising. So that's my number 5, and here's a bonus. Black people out here don't do the black person acknowledgement nod that you do in America. You know, whenever black people see each other, they do a little. But out here that doesn't happen. That was really interesting to me. Number 4. All tourist destinations are the same. For as unique and wondrous as Paris is, when you get to the really touristy spots, it's got these same stores that you've seen in Times Square, New York, or on Hollywood Boulevard in LA. And when I describe it, you will immediately recognize this thing. It's a storefront wherein the entire store is just awash in fluorescent light, and the entire store floor is just filled with shirts and doodads that all have the name of the city that you're visiting on it, because no one will ever believe that you visited there if you don't get the t-shirt and the keychain that have the name of the city on it to prove it. And Paris has this as well. It's kind of amazing to see that no matter where you go, some things never change. Number 3, the bathroom. Now I expected the bathroom to be small, but I didn't expect them to not know how to put a bathroom together. And in particular, I'm talking about the bathtub and shower. Now first off, check this out. The shower is just in the wrong middle. It should be in the middle of the bathtub lengthwise, not this way. And then there's no real, let me step out here. As you can see, there's no door to the bathtub, just this little sneeze guard right here that blocks the water from hitting the only part of the bathtub that would be acceptable, which is the sink. It does not block the water from landing on the floor, which is the area that is directly in front of the shower nozzle. I got my lights low on night mode, and I might go to that eyeful and get an eyeful of that right now, and when I get home I'm gonna write down everything. Surprising thing about Paris number 2, the Moulin Rouge. My experience with that had sort of started and stopped with the movie from 2001, I believe. And I had no idea how big a tourist destination it was. Not just a tourist destination, but just spectacular, as they say in the movie. I did not go in because it's $100 for the show, but the masses that line up outside of that building are kind of amazing. And as a structure, it sort of stands out against the rest of the city because, as you've seen from the other videos, Paris is mostly palatial. And the Moulin Rouge's exterior is playful. And so that was a really surprising thing that I learned on this trip. Number 1 most surprising thing about Paris is the vocabulary that you know sounds wonderful. All of those words that you know, the voila, the ooh la la, the bon appetit, the standards, you think that they're going to be things that maybe people don't say, because maybe it's like a thing that we Americans just kind of have blown out of proportion. But no, you get here and everybody uses those words all the time, and they sound completely organic when they do it, and it just sounds cool when you hear people go voila, bon appetit. And also, I think that probably my favorite is hearing people say ouais, like I know they instead of oui. I think that must be like the French version of yeah, as opposed to yes. Anyway, that's cool. So that's 6 things that I found completely surprising about Paris. This week has been one that has been filled with just intermittent moments of just breathtaking splendor and delight. Why? Because Paris is as beautiful as they say it is. It lives up to every expectation that you would have of the place. Being in Paris, you kind of will experience frustration, but then also you'll kind of revel in the feeling of isolation from being a stranger in a strange land. And while you're doing that, you're aware that that's been the experience of every American who's come to Paris before. Honestly, that's kind of cool. It's kind of cool that such an amazing experience can also be commonplace in a way.